What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Look what we got in today. This is a Koyo radiator, the Nflow series. I had this radiator on this setup a couple years back. Didn't have any issues. I decided to hit this with it. Just from looking at it, to be honest with you, this thing is massive. It's huge. So I know I'm gonna have some clearance issues. So I'm gonna drop it in and see where we're at. God dang, boys, this thing is massive. Holy smokes. Okay, yeah. Shit, dude. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Do I have any other choice? Not really. It looks like it's tall. I don't know if I'm gonna have any hood clearance issues, but send it. I have to send it. I have literally no other choice. There's a couple tabs here at the bottom that need to be trimmed so it can sit just a tiny bit lower. Honestly, I don't think this is gonna be that big of an issue. I just have to create some simple mounts from here to here, and same on this side, and possibly the bottom. I'm not too sure yet. But the radiator hose that I got from TF Works looks like it's gonna fit right on too. Something like that. Same at the bottom. Pretty good fitment, not gonna lie. But just like I said, looks huge. It's massive. All right, so I had to take everything off to get to these little tabs that I'm talking about. I marked them already to cut off that section. And so pretty much what I'm gonna do is just gonna cut straight here and then just clean it up, grind it down, repaint it. So let me do it off camera. See you boys in a minute. Ta-da! Not the best looking. Actually, it wasn't even that bad. It was just one little thing holding it up. And I'm not gonna paint this yet because I have to take everything apart anyways from the front, paint all this stuff here. So yeah, we'll leave that for another time. So now I'm just gonna put the radiator back and figure out how I'm gonna do these brackets, which shouldn't be too bad, honestly. All right, so I have a small idea. I got some 10mm bushings for the top of the radiator to go on these little nipples here. And I have 1/8" aluminum flat bar here. So what I'm thinking, I don't know, might work, might not, might look cool, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that flat stock. I'm gonna put it over I'm gonna make a hole the size of the diameter when the bushing is on. And I am gonna angle it from here down and add some tabs here and bolt it down. So essentially what we're gonna do is just hold this radiator back some. And once it's there, it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna try and make one. So just to get an idea of how it's gonna look. If it looks good, I'm gonna do the second one and install it, weld it up and get it going. Let's get to it. All right, so I got one side semi done. I am gonna use these little tabs that I used earlier on the intercooler to bolt it down here. So this is what I plan on doing. Just having this tab here, using this bracket and pushing it back and drilling a hole wherever it fits, wherever it sits nice and snug, and call it a day. Do the same thing on this side. Simple. The bracket itself looks kind of ugly. I haven't messed with it yet. It's just kind of a concept. So if I like the idea, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this side out too. And yeah, the cooling system will be done. I mean, obviously I still have a few things left, but we'll go into that later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna rock this setup. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not bad at all. So just gotta clean them up, clean out the edges and make it look somewhat nice. All right, so that's exactly how we're gonna run this. Just gonna go make this a quick video of how I made this. We're just gonna measure from here to here, which is about 5.5 inches. Run that down. I gotta count the bends. So we'll do a cut of 6 inches on this flat bar here. We'll do 6 inches and we'll start our little bends. That's a 6-inch flat bar in the very center of where we want this hole to be so we can fit our nice little bushing. All right, guys, this is what I came up with, and that's how I'm gonna run it. It's sturdy enough, it ain't going nowhere. It's just tacked in right now, but feels good. Nothing crazy. Clean them up a little bit, give them a nice little paint job, make it look smooth. See you guys in a minute. I got them suckers looking nice, but while we wait for that thing to dry up, I gotta focus on my reservoir for the coolant. So I think this is gonna be pretty simple and straight up. I am gonna make a bracket that holds it in right here, just like that. Nothing crazy, simple, easy. And I'm gonna be using the same flat stock, same thing. I'm gonna bend it, make it look nice. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a 90 bend here so it sits just like that. I'm gonna drill a hole up here so it holds onto the bracket that I'm gonna be welding onto the bar itself. And then I might enclose this, so add some other flat bar and just angle it out at a 45 degree, pat it up so it doesn't get banged up, and call it a day. So let me get this started, see how far we get tonight, boys. I'm tired, I'm trying to go to sleep, but I already started, gotta knock it out. Let's go. That literally took me like 5 minutes, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna scrap making the angles on this thing so it holds it still, because that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to put a clamp over it and hold it down tight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of this soft cushion. I'm gonna put it on the edges, so that way this sits right in between and it gets held down. And when I clamp it down, it's not gonna go anywhere. So it should be good. I'm gonna give this a quick little paint job. I'm gonna paint it black. Once it dries up, gonna stick this on there, weld the tab, and then call it a night. So let's do it. Almost there. It's late. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 9 o'clock. For me, it's like, goddammit, I'm old. I'm old, man. I'm 34. I'm ready to go to bed, goddammit. But yeah, let's knock this out. See how it turns out. All right, there it is, guys. Let's not focus on the aesthetics, okay? It doesn't look as clean, but it is gonna work. So it's gonna go like that. This little canister is gonna go right in there, and this clamp goes right in the middle, and it's gonna hold everything down for us. So let me set this up, let me put it together, and then we're gonna go ahead and tack it on and see how it looks. There it is, guys. Everything's nice and painted. Nice little coat on it. I got the reservoir nice and mounted around the coolant line. There it is. It's actually starting to look like an actual car now, or an actual engine bay rather. It looks good. It's almost ready to go. I have the tile wastegate right here. I have my turbo coming in tomorrow. Now the manifold should be coming in here in a couple days. So that's gonna be my next video, is putting the turbo on, manifold, tile wastegate, everything, going into detail on exactly how I'm gonna run my coolant lines, the downpipe, the exhaust, everything. So, and with that being said, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. A lot of things going on with this build. We have a turbo next, the manifold, and the tile wastegate. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of the turbo. It's right here, boys. I'm not gonna tell you the model yet. You'll have to find out in the next video, but it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a perfect setup for this K to make at least 700 horsepower. So, if you guys want to see all that stuff happen, remember to subscribe. It's gonna be sick. I'm stoked. See you guys later. Peace.